Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was peeling this avocado today, just getting ready to prepare a snack, and I thought about the video that I just made recently about checking your avocados for any pests that might be inside them before you go ahead and prepare it for your meal. And as I opened this avocado, I noticed that it did have some pests when I was checking it out. So I'm just going to show you the shell. Here it is. I've already actually peeled this avocado. So you see these brown spots here? This is where some pest was beginning to grow inside the avocado. I've already peeled it out. I've already scooped out what I needed to scoop out. But right here can kind of show you what it looked like before I scooped it out. So I've already scooped out what I needed to remove. There were, looks like around 3 spots. Also right here along the edge here, which is gonna pair up with this side here, this little edge right here. So that's where this was cut off from this half of the avocado. So that's what it looked like before I removed it. This is the avocado after I peeled it and scooped out what I needed to scoop out. I kind of just took that little section out that needed to go, peeled out what I needed to peel out. And here there wasn't any pest growing. I just took out this part of where the stem of the avocado was attached to the tree. That's why I removed that right there. So I'm about to remove the seed from this half, and I will show you what it looks like before I scoop anything out that might be on the back side of this that we can't tell right now. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just removed the seed. I just wanted you to have a look at the inside of this avocado half before I go ahead and scoop it out of the shell. It's still currently in its shell. I am going to go ahead and peel it out and then give you an opportunity to see. That's the seed after I removed it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have just peeled this avocado out of its shell, and right here is one of the issues that I would take, and this is what I would remove. So this is what that little section looked like where I showed you it correlated with some of the blemish that was on the other side. So there isn't much here, but I will still remove this little section. And I did some reading after my last video, and I did learn that bugs do indeed grow inside avocados. Somehow, I'm not sure how, they are able to lay eggs. Somehow, I don't know how the eggs get inside the avocado shell, but I did read that larvae can grow inside of an avocado, and larvae is usually the developmental stage of like a fly or some other type of bug. So I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what all that is, but I'm going to assume that it's some sort of an insect or pest growing inside, which is quite natural. This is fruit. I mean, when things grow in plants, they're exposed to whatever is outside growing and living among them. So I'm going to just remove these blemished areas here. So that's this area, this larger area here, this small area here, and that little section right there. And the rest of the avocado will be fine to eat. This is the first half. All right, so I'm going to clean that up and I'll be right back. So this is what it looks like after I have cleaned this half of my avocado up. I've removed those blemished areas. You can see there's some fibrous tissue in here. Fibrous tissue in here. That's what these vertical lines are. It's just a natural fiber of the avocado, just a part of the plant, the way it naturally grows. So I'm not going to worry about that. Sometimes if these fibrous pieces are a little thicker and darker, I'll remove them as well, just because they're a little uncomfortable to chew on. Once you're eating the avocado, if you've made guac out of it, or if you actually are using it for a spread on a sandwich, it's a little uncomfortable sometimes to chew on these fibrous pieces if they're a little thicker, but this is nothing to worry about. I'm going to leave that as it is. Just going to give you an idea. You see it? It's nothing big. It's just some fibrous tissue inside the avocado. So I'm going to go ahead and smash these and make myself some avocado toast again today. This is just what it looked like, what I removed. That is the portion that I believe was either the larvae or some sort of an insect growing inside the avocado. That's the imprint it made on the shell on the inside of the shell that was that this part of the avocado was removed from, and this is what it looks like on the other side. And this is what I removed, and this also was removed from the avocado, and this piece here I also removed to show you what that looked like. I don't know that this was a bug, or this might have just been some really thick fibrous tissue. Up here it might have been a bug on top. So just a quick note, again, a reminder to always check your avocado thoroughly before you mash it for guacamole, or slice it up to, you know, put on your dish as a side item for a meal, or to smash for avocado toast. Before you go ahead and start including it in your meal, I would definitely suggest that you give it a really thorough look over and remove any pieces, any parts of it that look like it needs to be removed, because you might be dealing with some pests. That's just a piece of the avocado I peeled off the seed. You might be dealing with some pests that may have been grown inside your avocado, and I will remove this as well now that I take a closer look. Okay guys, that's it. Just wanted to give you a little bit of tip there for checking and cleaning your avocado and preparing it before you start eating, so that you're not eating any bugs. All right, that's it. Enjoy.